Hello and welcome. Is it still playing the opening music? Is that just my computer doing that? There we go. Okay, we got it. I figured out what was going on. Welcome to Cascadia County. This is my second attempt at a City Skylines 2 city, and we're going to see how it goes. So in this one, it is modded, as usual. The mods are from Thunderstore, which is a mod manager website thing that you can get. These are not officially sanctioned mods yet. Those are going to be in the Paradox mod thing, whatever it is, when that eventually comes out. But these are the ones that are available now, and they're generally pretty high quality. So I didn't go through those officially, like I would talk about them a little bit in my previous streams, but let me go through real quick which ones we actually have here installed in the game. And so first off, there's the Anarchy mod, which adds this little Anarchy button here, which basically, like most things, just kind of disables the checks so that you can put, you could take like a tree, and turn Anarchy on. If you turn it off, I think you can also do, is it Control A? Yeah, Control A will turn it on and off, and also, as tradition, Chirper turns red, or orange rather, catches on fire. So you can't put it here, but if I turn Anarchy on, then I can put it on the road, and then that affects a couple of different things. So I actually don't like to use Anarchy too much, because I think the restrictions generally make it more realistic, but it's there in case we need it. The other thing is the first-person camera, which just kind of allows us to flop down onto the ground and walk around as if we are actually living here. And we can actually run pretty fast and see the ridiculous levels of detail that they've put into everything. Oh, I don't think I've ever tried to go into the water. Can I jump? No, I can't jump. I can unpause, but I can't pause. Ooh. Yeah, it's boring under here. Anyway, so that's the first person. There we go. Now we're off in some random location. So there's also extended tooltip, which I can show off a little bit. So like when you hover over things, you get this tooltip that pops up, and it shows additional information that's sometimes useful, sometimes not. Kind of depends on the thing. It's easier. It's mostly just information that you could get from clicking on things, but it's just available so you can like hover over stuff. Not everything gets a tooltip, but like I could, nope, can't even hover on that. It's mostly for buildings and roads.
Second Moon Radio class.
And let's get the usual music going. City monitor. So there's this thing up here, which I forget what this thing is called. Extended UI or something like that. This little backpack thing, you can click on all these things. So I could get my city monitor up. I have found this thing to be rather large and kind of in the way, so I haven't been using it. But that's an option we have, and we can configure it too to show fewer things. So I'll probably add that in later. There's also the Info Loom mod, which is just a very, very detailed breakdown of stuff going on in the city. Like here's commercial, everything with your breakdown of demand and all that stuff. And let's see, what else have we got? Extended road upgrades, which lets us, I don't know if we can, we can't really see it here, but like we can automatically add key walls and retaining walls and tunnels. Like we could just kind of force those things onto the roads. So that's what that is. Traffic lights enhancement, I can't really show right now because I haven't built anything, but that's another, just gives us a couple more options. It's not as fleshed out as Traffic Manager from CS1, but it does give us a couple more options for stoplights. Like we can control the lanes that are, which lanes are allowed to do what, and they don't always necessarily follow the rules, but yeah. Line Tool Lite is another one that it gives us these additional line modes. So if I want to put a tree down, I could do a single item, or I could do a straight line of trees, and then you have a whole bunch of options for spacing and everything, or I could do a simple curve, or I could do a circle. So, can I do a... Let's see, I think we can... I thought there was a way that I could go, like... No. I thought there was a way to, like... Just want to get rid of all the things I just put down. Anyway. I wish we had something like the Move It mod, or something like that, where I could just select everything and then say delete, but not yet. What else we got? Better pedestrian pathfinding, which I am not really sure if is making a huge difference, but it's supposed to make the pedestrians just a little bit smarter in terms of where they choose to walk and when they choose to walk and such. Service vehicle AI is another similar one to help the service vehicles take more sane paths to the places that they're trying to get to and choose where they're going more logically. Legacy Flavour is another one of those. It adds a couple of things from CS1 back in, where it kind of changes the zone colors and the cell, the zoning cells to look a little bit more CS1 like, and then also just adds in a whole bunch of options for changing those colors, and then oddly, I don't know why this was added to Legacy Flavour, but options for, like, overwriting the time of day and things like that. And so got that. Info Loom I talked about. Land value overhaul. I don't think that one has a configuration or anything. I think that's in an INI file, but land value overhaul is, you know how when you're playing the game you get a ton of people who are like, the rent is too high, and it's because you've zoned in. It's because of the way, like, changes to the neighborhood adjust the land value, and the fall off of that land value is kind of intense. And so, like, you do a thing and all of a sudden the land value shoots up and people's rent goes through the roof. So this is kind of like the roundabout way of correcting that by making it much more realistic. So you still get the high rent issues, but they happen more realistically. And then extra landscaping tools is the last one. There's also a couple of support mods. There's the Hook UI, which I think is that backpack thing up there is Hook UI. The BEP in X, which is the thing that all of these things rely on to hook into the game. There's like an icon pack thing. There's a couple of a couple of little support mods and everything, but these are the main mods. So the extra landscaping tools is one that I just added, and I've barely had a chance to play with it. And as you can see, it's got a couple of issues where it's not giving you the actual description. It's giving you like a key of the description, basically. I don't know. I'm not describing that correctly, but either way, I primarily added this one because it gives me some more options for changing the size and shape of the brush, but it also lets you brush. It also lets you change the terrain, basically. So you can so like there's a triangle brush, some kind of thing, so you can change the shape of the brush, and you can change, like, if you have a different shape, you can change its rotation, change the snapping, which is kind of cool. It'll like snap to a certain elevation, which I think is going to be very useful. So that's primarily what I added it for, but it also has the ability for you to paint in resources if you want to do that. So we may end up doing that for like some fertile land, to get some more fertile land going. But yeah, it also has the ability to paint in just general. I don't even know how this part actually works here. Oh, I think you have to do, yeah, okay. So you just kind of draw like a zone, and then you get that kind of thing. So if I wanted pavement, I could draw in a pavement square. I'm not going to, because I don't want it there, etc. So that will probably be useful for detailing in the future, but this one is very new, and I'm kind of hesitant to use it a lot. But it's there, and I'm going to keep an eye out. So that is all of the mod talk. With that out of the way, let's look at the map that we're going to be building on. So I chose this map, which I forgot what it's called. It's like Wavy River, something like that. We're still in the North American style, so they're still going to drive on the right side of the road. And we're going to use the North American style primarily, but I'm going to try to use more European style from time to time here. And we're just going to build here. So the day-night, the reason I keep pausing is because the day-night cycle is on, and I don't want it to get to nighttime just yet. And it's currently 82 degrees and summer, but it will be able to be winter here. We will get a nice snowy winter, which is something I didn't have in the last stream. So with that out of the way, which is a thing I'm apparently going to say after every paragraph, let's take a look at let's try and decide what we're going to do here, because our starting square has a lot of water in it. If you saw before, I don't know that we can actually see it here or not, but yeah, we haven't gotten it yet, but there's farmland over on the riverbed here in the corner. So I want to, it's fertile land here. I want to keep that open so that we can put some farm there, some farmland in that corner area. So we'll probably run our road toward that and then kind of bank away, and then maybe run along maybe run a small road along the river, not with a quay wall or anything, but just a small road hugging the river. Let's look at the rest of the map real quick so we can see what we're dealing with. So this is a map that's kind of like between two mountains, as you can see with all these clouds in the way. We're kind of between two big mountain ranges here. So there's a lot of somewhat flat land. It's hilly, but there's a lot of somewhat flat land here. This area here is kind of interesting because it kind of implies that a lot of erosion has happened and that the river is really low at the moment. And I do know that this game, the river levels go up and down based on different things. And so we might, like, after the winter, have like a rising river. Although if it's summer right now, this is probably the highest it's going to get. But either way, it looks like it just stylistically, it looks like the river is kind of carved through here and then come down, whereas over here it flattens out a bit. So we'll just have to keep that in mind. There's a couple of interesting features around. We've got a bridge over here. There's a plane there. We've got a railroad track that goes not too far from our starting square. We're like 2 additional squares away, which we can't even look at yet. And there's like I don't fully understand this kind of thing. Like, why are there just like 3 farmhouses here with a whole bunch of railroad tracks leading to it? It's just kind of like a weird, I don't know. Like, I can't even think of the lore behind why this is here. But either way, we'll probably eventually get to this area, get rid of all these, and then make use of these train tracks. It's a perfect place for a train station. Like a rail yard. Other than that, let's see, there's like another little bridge right here, which looks pretty cool. The Azure Bridge. So yeah. And I assume we have, so there's Chelsea down on the other side. I do love how the water kind of stops at the end of the playable area. And then at the other end of our river, we have Sleaford? Slefford? I'm gonna go with Slefford. I wish you could change that. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. I don't think I can actually look at all the outside connections just yet, but I saw a plane flying, which means we have at least one. Does this thing have a... Is this also to Slefford? Gilbert's. Fulda. Okay. Interesting. So that's not the same town that this is going to. Oddly enough, on this side, at the end of the map, the river continues going out to the Great Sea. But if we were to shoot on over to the other side of the map, our river just dries up over here. Odd. Oh well. Not that it matters too much to us. So over here we've got a connection to Chatham again. That was a neighboring town of one of ours last time. That's Chelsea. And then over here, get in there, we've got Carrick. So we've got a lot going on. Oh, here's one of the airplane ones. Chamberlain. Let's see, I don't know if we'll be able to see. Here we go. Here's another one down here. Billingham. See another one there. I would expect it's probably stuck in a cloud. Can't see another one. Yeah, I don't see another one. That's kind of weird. They're all on the one side. Okay, well, either way. Once we unlock airports, we'll get to that. So, let's unpause and get to building, because demand is going up. I don't know why people want to live here yet, but demand is going up. So let's stick with our 4-lane road to begin with, and just kind of bring this in. And I would love it if we could continue this one road kind of straight across, but with the with my farmland here, my fertile land here, I don't really want to do that. So we're going to kind of curve it down and go around, and our bridge is going to end up down here. So I think we're going to actually bring it forward about that far. Then we'll do a couple of curves here, I think. We'll go... Oh, that's the other thing about legacy flavor, is you get the... You can see that where it says U, that's just the number of units. So I can kind of gauge the number of units. So we can go 22 up and then 22 out. I think now this is the full... Yeah, there we go. So this is 22 down. So I know that's like a perfect square corner, basically. And then I can do the same thing again. 22 and 22. And then we could just take this straight across here. Except I wanted it to be a straight line. So there we go. So that'll be our bridge over to the other side. It's going to be just like a very, very low road right there. And then let's talk about what we're going to do for the neighborhood. So we need to get some power going at some point. Let's see where wind is going. So wind is going this way. Now this is going to be interesting, because anywhere that I put industry, it's going to have wind. The wind is going to be taking it, like, unless I put all the industry over here, we're going to have like a corridor of smog, essentially. So we may end up putting some industry down here and then moving it later. We could also go across, maybe put our industry on the other side of the river here for now. Why don't we do that, actually? Let's go straight out from this bend right here. And we'll go straight across to there. Yep. Do we need the game audio up a little bit, or is it pretty good? I don't want it to get too loud, but I think that'll be good. Alright. So I got that. Let's grab some small roads. Start zoning in a neighborhood. So we're going to do... Eventually I want to kind of turn these into the divided roads. But we're going to stick with our larger roads here. There we go. And we'll try to stick with road hierarchy as best we can. Where's that one unit right there? So we'll do that, and then we'll get some smaller neighborhoods coming out of here, so we can maybe have I don't really have a sense of how big I want my grids to be. But what if we kept with like the 22? Yeah, what if we just keep with the 22 here? So I'm gonna go to there. I'm not gonna... Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's go 22, and we don't want these houses to be too big yet, so let's go 22 by 11. So that'll be our This will be kind of like the entrance to our neighborhood here. So we'll go 11. 11. Well, we can come out this way. I can't get 22 out there. So we'll go... You know what, let's go 11. And then we'll just do this. We'll have just another, like a perfect square sitting there. Then can we do a similar thing over here? Let's go with a... I think the road is it's a little bit hilly over here. I probably should have maybe flattened this out a little bit because it is a bit hilly here. But this initial one, we're kind of like settlers here, is kind of how I'm thinking of it. So we're not really in a position to be, you know, moving a ton of dirt, basically. So this whole area here might be a little bit rocky. Alright, let's start zoning some of this so that we can get some income going. Let's just build all these up, and this little one here. And let's see, we want to get a little bit of commercial. We want to think about where the commercial is going to be. So I'm thinking commercial along this inner corridor here. I'm assuming. If I were to do this. Okay, so these are our inner ones here, and then these are the ones facing to the side. So we could do that. And move it chirps. I'm trying to put stuff down. Then we'll put some commercial over there. But yeah, it is correct to complain about there being a lack of power. So let's let's see. How about if we go ahead and zone out in this direction toward that thing a little bit. And we go another 11. And another 11. And I'm doing this specifically so that it, in this case, limits the lot size. Looks like that's about the mid-range right there. Okay. So now we can maybe take like a little bit of a dirt road. Let's not do a dirt road. Let's just do a normal road. We'll take a normal road out the back here. We might be able to put a couple of utilities back here if we need to. So let's put a transformer and then hook it up to that power, and we'll just pull power in from outside for now. So they're good with that. Then we need to look at our water. So we have a ton of water that we can pull from. Tons of water that we can pull from. Which, does this water not flow? I think that's a... Hang on, there we go. Okay, good. The water flows this way, which very quickly too, which means we could dump sewage in the river, and it will generally get carried out to sea pretty quickly. Maybe not forever, but at least that's a viable option for us to start. So let's do that. Let's do it out this road here. So let's think about maybe we go another 11, 22. I'm just going to map this out a little bit. 11, 22, nope. There we go. I'm just going to keep kind of doing that. I think, actually, no, I should just be able to do this in like a roughly, it's like if I go 33, That should be okay. And then I can come back in with those. So now I want to put down a water pumping station, which we'll put here, and a sewage outlet that we'll put over here. And then I think we do need to get a road up to these things. So let's do like a bit of a dirt road. Does that connect you, or do you need to go? Yeah, that connects you. Let's just do that. And then we might end up changing this road at some point, but we'll kind of do that. And that should hook up both of those. And we should be good, right? Yep. Do we have sewage coming out? Not yet. Oh, there it is. There it is. Gross. Okay. So now we're good to go. So now we have commercial demand. We should be good for all of our other demands. So let's get them a little bit of commercial space. And I think to begin with, we're going to go a little bit smaller and give them a little bit of a space here. I don't really care if some of it is facing that way. And then let's see where we end up. The rest of you, we could zone in on this side. Then they're going to need some jobs. Okay, commercial looks like it's heading down. Alright, so then we are going to, let me finish this up. Finish up drawing some roads in here. Let's see, let's go 11. Ooh, yeah, I got 11. 11, 22. Does this work out? Does this work out the way I want it? 11, 22. It did. Alright. And then 11, and we'll cut this one in. Oh, no, I wanted that to be 22. Sorry. $22. Then 11. Yep, there we go. Then we can just take this one up. Can we get it to that one? No, we can't. Okay, so let's get it to this one. It's a little bit weird, but not a big deal. So we'll zone just a little bit of industry over there, and that's not that far of a commute for them, so I think they'll be okay. So yeah, let me guess. High rent already? High rent already, huh? That's true. You sideways guys did get pretty large lots, didn't you? Well, let's correct that for you. Let's, like, de-zone this middle part. Can't tell which way you guys are facing. Okay, so you're facing this way, then we have one that way and one that way. That's a little bit weird. But let's... Which way were you facing? I don't know. There we go. And we just don't happen to have any demand left, so... But we do have a little bit of demand for commercial. Let's do... It's starting to creep back. Let's do a little bit of commercial there. We could probably make one of these a little bit... okay, maybe not you. Let's make one of these a little bit bigger. Alright. There we go. They're coming back. That one might still end up with high rent, but I think it'll be okay. So now we just wait for our... let's go a little bit faster here. We'll just wait for the demand to creep back up. We could already start drawing out some more roads if we want. Maybe... just kind of bring that one out there. Let's see, I don't think we want to get too close to this thing, but... You know, it's close enough. We could go... up. How close can we get to 11 here? Because we're on a bit of a slope. Maybe we go I just kind of cut you off right there. Like that. And this will be kind of a smaller area. And how far toward the river can we get? Can we get to 22? Yeah. Yeah, we can. Cool. More commercial demand. So now here's an interesting one. Let's look at our info loom, because I've never looked at this. So sales capacity, I don't even know what that means. 100% is when, oops, yay, we got some stuff. Let's pause a moment here. 100% is when capacity equals consumption. So that means the capacity, I'm assuming, is way larger than current consumption. So that's kind of odd. We have no workforce. So I don't know what... People are just moving in. Why did I turn on the builder? Or the unbuilder, basically. So how are we looking here? We got... Oh, what did we just unlock here? A second, hang on. So we got one progression point we can use. We just unlocked map tiles. So we got 3 map tiles we can grab. We can do budgeting. We got statistics. We can do medium density now. We got our divided roads. One-way roads. The bridge. Which I like. Healthcare. And garbage. Alright, so we're going to have to look into healthcare and garbage. And what should we spend our point on? Road services? Roundabouts? I think we're good on power. I think we're good on water. Crematorium would be really great to start out with. So would the recycling center. Actually, oh, that takes 2. Let's just hold off then. Let's go for that recycling center for now. And see what we can do. One thing I did want to do was take the 4-lane divided road and turn this big one into the divided road. Just to further differentiate the road hierarchy here. That didn't work at all, did it? Oh, something about I can't do this one because it is in the water. So we will redraw it. There we go. And then we could... Let's see. This is a... I think this only works with the undivided road, so... Yeah, okay. Maybe the Grand Bridge can do it. Either way. That gives me a bit more road hierarchy going this way. And I may do the same going that way at some point. Yeah, I think we want to do that as well. I could unpause here. Now let's keep it as it is for now, because we're kind of building along this one here. So yeah, it sounds good. What else did we unlock? So medium density, which we have a lot of demand for. So let's put some of that medium density here behind where we're putting the commercial. Everything here is still suitable for low density, which is good. Why won't you stop showing me a new thing? Oh, because of the European. Okay. Thanks, we're not going to use European just yet. And then we have more demand for low density. So we could zone in. Let's see. So what I like to do is do 1, so I could kind of see where it wants to zone in at. So we take that out and we do this. So that one is there. And then which one are you? Okay, you're that way. Let's get rid of this, and we will go like that. And then I'm assuming all of you are this way. So let's do that. Alright, so that's that. Okay, so most of you are going this way, and then... Which way are you? Oh, there we go, okay. So you can go that way as well. Alright. Let's get some more high density going. Or medium density, rather. We'll put it there. And then I think we'll just zone in that whole thing there. And where else? Probably we could do out this way. That would help for the medium density. Which we don't have any demand for anymore. I just realized. Alright. Oh man, this is the first time I've seen a sunset in this game, and I was used to the shadow being a tornado. That scared me. Alright, let's see how nighttime works in this game. And let's see if we can get more commercial zoned in along the highway. We've got a lot of people driving in. Trying to zone this in a way that is, I love how the street lights are, how the street lights are shining on the zoning. That's nice. So keep doing that. And we definitely need more industry up this way, so we'll just grab another big square. Oh man, that looks awesome. Get out of here, Tripper. I wish it wasn't raining, but yeah, the day-night cycle in this game looks pretty cool. Way better than CS1, although I do hope that they put the, like, where your mouse is like a flashlight kind of thing. At least it's not as dark. There were some themes in CS1 where it got incredibly dark. And you could not see anything. Alright, so we need to put in some medical care, which I feel like we could do right in this area that's sticking out right here. There might be... You know, I feel like actually a cemetery sticking out right back here might actually be the best place for it. Actually, what's the... How long is it? I'm trying to get it to be like... like, in other words, if I turned it sideways, which I don't think I could just do, is it more than 2? I don't think it is. I think what I want to do is basically take like this out another 11 and then put our cemetery on the side of it like this. I think that might actually be the least disruptive. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, we're going to kind of have to work around it. Then, yeah, people are just going to complain about landfill for a bit because I'm not putting landfill in. I'm going to put recycling centers in. Why are you... Oh, yeah, that's right. We lost our grid here. So, could go another 11, 17, and then we'll... This will be a long one. And then we will continue our original grid here. I can't see at all what I'm doing, and I hope I'm not encroaching on, let's see, now my farmland is over here, so. Alright, so I think we're gonna put some right here we're gonna put some apartments across from this cemetery. We'll put a little bit of commercial. Then we'll head on way over here. Put in a little bit more industrial. I'm considering changing the, I don't know if you can actually change the zone. There you go, empty cell opacity. That's what I'm thinking of changing. Let's see, if I go like this. Legacy Flavour. Can you see it? No, it doesn't seem to change anything, unless it changes after I close it. No. Yeah, right. Oh, maybe it's this. Sell, it's on 90%. Yeah. I'm not going to mess with it too much right now. Alright, so we've got people moving in. We've got a lot of demand for stuff. I think we extend this here. Which one? Where are you going? That way? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really want there to be a... Oh, you know what? Actually, what we could do is maybe just do like one small little thing on that corner there. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Now we can unlock recycling centers. And we can unlock one additional thing, too. So let's get our recycling center, which is very large. And see if we can put that in on our industrial island over here. We could expand out a little bit if we wanted to. I don't think we really need to yet. That's not going to cut it right there. So where's this thing? How big is this thing? Yeah, that'll work right there. We won't be able to fully zone around it. Actually, right there is probably good, because we can put the road next to it there. We can just draw a landfill. Can we do... We can't do districts yet, right? No, we don't have that ability. Alright, so I still have... When do we get districts? Districts turned out to be really useful last time. Oh, we don't get districts for a long time, do we? We have to get it soon, right? There you go. District creation. Grand Village. Alright. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. This is an issue already, because there's so many people coming in. And, wow, that was fast. That was fast. Let's use our thing to get roundabouts. And then we have 3 more. I really want that geothermal plant. That thing was nice. Crematorium we don't need yet. The college we don't need yet. Let's slow the game down for a minute as the sun comes out. Lovely. And see how we fared through the night. Let's put a... Since this is a big road, let's put a rather large roundabout here. Most people are just turning right into the city anyway. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty big backup, huh? Yeah. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, roundabout. For now, that should help. Since most people are turning... I guess some people are going straight through. They're heading over to nothing over there. Oh, they're coming in and out of town. That makes sense. Alright, then we need to work on we could do our livestock farming, but we can't do any of our other farming yet. That's okay. We need to do education. And I think we're probably going to need to we're probably going to need to expand our... Ooh, just barely. Let's grab one of these. Put that there. That's going to fill up like gangbusters, I'm sure. It's too bad this has to be right up on it. Let's see, and then we do need... I'm going to hold off on the high school for now, but we do need a firehouse, and let's get a police station. Do we have a place? We can put the police station along here. It's kind of close to the main road. Always raining in these places. Always raining in the summer. This ought to clear up eventually. People are generally happy. That's good to see. Alright, what else can we do? You're good there. We can zone in a little bit more. Let's see. Instead of row housing, we could just do normal medium density. And I am thinking we can do some of that along this road here. We'll make it kind of big. We'll give them some big ones. And then we'll give you guys the rock star musician whatnot. Give you guys those spots. And then let's see. Where would it make sense to have some commercial space? We don't have parking lots yet, right? We don't. Yeah, it might make sense to have a little bit of commercial toward the back of this neighborhood here. Yeah, we've zoned a lot very quickly, which is why there's just a ton of people moving in. Where are you going, Mr. Semi-Truck? You're heading to here. A place that has one dog. No. An owner and a pet. Yeah, so why don't we chill for a bit. Let me crank the speed up. Let's not zone anymore for a little bit, and let's let this filter in here. Let's think about where we're going to put our high school. We could put it right next to the grade school here, but the high school is, well, yeah, okay, it's bigger, and it does require more space if we want to put any upgrades in. Oh, Linda Carter moved in. That's nice. She's Wonder Woman. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to run into issues with this, although its capacity is working out fine at the moment. I think we're going to run into issues of this. You know, I didn't mean to put this road here. I wanted this and this to be the main ways in and out. So, sorry people. I am... What? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. You're just gonna have to disappear and face the other way. Sorry about that. And then we could zone in. We could finish zoning in these row houses. These actually should probably be a little bit shorter. Will you zone anything right there? You will. Okay, cool. So I can see that these ones are going to be busy, right? So we don't have we need our advanced road services for that. And it just so happens I have 1 point we could use to unlock that. What else could we use our 2 other points on? Crematorium we're going to want eventually. Probably parking, I think, is what we're going to want next. Because we're going to have a lot of parking-related issues. Eventually. I'm going to let people park on the streets for now. They'll be fine. But alright, let's use our mod here to take a look at this intersection. It's moving pretty good at the moment, but I foresee this one becoming an issue at some point. So we're just going to give it a little bit saner of a using the advanced split there. That should be okay for now. Where do you think we ought to go with this? I think this is probably going to end up being another highway entrance over there, which will help. Although this is already, now that the mad rush to get in has slowed down. What is this going to do? Well-being? Let's let this musician move in right here, huh? How about that? How about he moves in right... His wealth is wretched. Not making a lot of money from that music. What are you complaining about here? Ambulance. Ambulance. That's our clinic is way over here. There we go. I want to look at the clinic. There we go. Alright. You're off you go. There's your ambulance coming over. We could upgrade you with more space, but I don't think we need it. What things did we just unlock? What things do we need to provide? Fire, police. Okay, that's it. We don't. So when we hit Grand Village, then we can get districts, and I can get my grain farming going, and we can do some buses and taxis and parks and rec. Cool. So let's. How we doing? How we doing on? Not you. I wish to know. 25 people eligible for high school, so we don't necessarily really need that. Although we got a lot of people. There's actually more people eligible for college than high school right now, so that may be something we want to try to accommodate pretty soon. So let's spend some of our tiles here. I'm gonna grab these 3. How many do I have? 12? I'm gonna grab these ones here. And then we'll be able to expand toward like another on-ramp over here, basically. So, should we go over this little river? I feel like this is the kind of thing that we would go around, and I've kind of backed myself into a corner here. So I think we might have to call a mulligan on this little, at least some of these things sticking out here. And yeah, I'm gonna zone some medium density housing right here. Oops. Right there, and then some low density facing the other way there. And yeah, we need to get our high school going, and then I don't have any points to unlock a college yet, but so we're going to call a mulligan on these guys here. Sorry about that. And we're going to kind of bring our large road through, kind of go around this. So I'm going to, oh, sorry. Forgot you were zoned down there. I'm going to go like this, and then it's going to kind of take a bit of a sharp turn. as we start to go around this. We could turn this into kind of a ring road too, couldn't we? Where would we... Because I'm thinking we branch off from here and we head over to here, basically like this. And so then we'll connect up to the highway over here, and then people can move through. Then we could also have maybe a couple of, not very much, but where there's a little bit of space here, we might be able to have a couple of like waterside little shops or something like that. Yeah. Something like this. Not very big, obviously. Something like that. Apparently this is a massively good place for commercial, so maybe that is worth expanding upon. Let's see, what were we doing here? We were doing 22. There we go. 22. And then... Nice. That lines up perfectly there. And then I think we're going to do another 22 here. And then cut straight into an intersection here so that people can come in. Oh, did I mess you up? Sorry about that. Yeah, this is not quite straight, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I think this area here is kind of flat. Let's plan on putting our high school out this way. Which actually does turn out to be right next to the elementary school, but that's okay. Because then we could use the space next to it for... Gee, let me do stuff. There we go. We could put a sports field. I think one of these other upgrades needs space. Nice. No, maybe not. No, just the sports field. But the sports field is very large, which is why I want to put it there. We got to be careful with our money at the moment, because we are spending a lot and not making enough. But we're close. Let's up the taxes a little bit on everybody, even the office people who are not here. Actually, I think we could maybe go up a little bit more. This gives me the ability to add some incentives later. So, alright, we need a lot more housing, so let's zone in. Oh, did we got our low rent housing. What is this? High density residential demand. Do I have high density? Medium, high density. We have demand for it, but we don't have it yet. Alright, so zoning in across from the high school. Some... that would be fine there. Some of that, we could probably just fill you all in, you'll be good. And we'll put in some medium density back here. And then I think along this corridor, we can put in some more medium density housing along here. It's like, they should be able to do that. Now, oftentimes along like riverfront property, kind of like this, you might see like tiny little houses like this. Will that even zone in anything? Did that zone in something? No. Those will zone in something, I'm sure, eventually. As the road flattens around it. Which is okay. Alright, we got to make some money here by getting some more people to move in. So how about we... let's see, you're on a main drag here, aren't you? Let's put... Why are you guys... Why did I zone? Can't see the thing. Why did I zone you guys right here? This should probably be commercial. What are you? Yeah, you guys are not going to be happy here, are you? Not for long. That's okay. Let's get some more commercial going there. And then we'll start expanding out this way toward the highway. And we could eventually maybe connect this into this road. So let's look at some nighttime building. Slow the game down a little bit here. We'll let this kind of play out a little bit. Hopefully we don't run out. Why are we losing? Lack of entertainment and high taxes. Well, let's see if I can fix the entertainment part with a park. I'd like a campfire site. Wouldn't that be lovely? Where could we put a campfire site? We could extend. Maybe not a campfire site, but let's do a square here and put a small playground right behind the school here. And these guys are going to want a dog park somewhere. Can I fit one in where I took some stuff up? Boy, the population density here doesn't let me do much, does it? These things don't go very far. Small plaza, right on the end there. We're going to be spending a lot of money to make these people happy. I think that'll have to be it for now. Alright, so that's good. Still losing money, but not quite as much. Let's look at how we can do a... Let me take a drink of water here while I think about this. How can we do a reasonable interchange here? And I think we're just going to do a standard, I don't remember what it's called, interchange. Because I'm not a professional driver. So, I am a driver, not a professional. We're going to kind of move these over. Did that work? There we go. Okay. So we're going to dial this back and do a... I think we're going to do a divided road. And let's cut this down so we can do about 7.5 here. So we're going to want maybe, let's see. There we go. Let's see. So about maybe, let's see, can I go right in the middle? Can't really go right in the middle, can I? So about, we'll say about there, and then we'll go about 20 units, because I got nothing to... Oh, you're supposed to be this. Ah. There we go, now we're getting there. Because it was on the freeform tool. That doesn't seem correct. I want to basically go like this, and then go like off each side, go like 9 more units, let's say. And then you come down and connect to there. And you... Did you actually connect? Okay, good. There's a bit of a... Can't tell if that's a lumpy bump or if that's the... just the light on there being weird. I guess we'll find out in the morning. I don't have highways. Can I unlock highways? All of my development is in... All my development unlocks are in road technology. But we should eventually get the... Oh, I can get a college now. We had a lot of people who wanted to go to college. Let's unlock that college. And let's unlock the train. Because we're going to go... We're going to head out toward that train line soon. But we don't want to do it too soon, because as soon as we get out to this train line, it's just going to be non-stop trucks coming off the highway here and going through here and everything. So we want to just make sure that we have enough capacity for all that. So let's look at our off-ramps here, wherein I wish I could see. Let's make the day go by faster. And let's see what we can do here. So we've got... let's see. I think we're probably going to go like here. There. Let's see if that might be too close. We're just going to go with what the game gives us here. And then let's see if we could do a... I don't really want... There we go. That's what I do want. Nope, that isn't what I want, but it's close enough. Now I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. It is just happens to be facing the wrong way. That will work. And we'll do the same. That is a very swoopy looking thing. So, maybe not the best. Maybe not the best. I'm just kind of eyeballing this because these are a bit different on each side here, but that looks okay. And then, where did I put that node at? So it's like right here. Yeah, okay. So, where about... I think that will be okay. I'll just do that. It's not going to be even on both sides, but that's okay. That's okay for now. Alright, is that all level? We're all going at the correct levels here? Whoa! Yep, alright. You're good there. So there we go. So now we've got another... Now we've got another connection coming in, which is good. I'm wondering if I should adjust the number of lanes or not. I don't think so. I think we're probably okay with this. Alright. Would be nice if the sun came up. I'm already regretting having the nighttime. What do we want to do next? What do we want to do next? College? We don't have many eligible people yet. So, let's maybe hold off on the college, which is going to be a lot of upkeep per month, and let's work on things that are going to make us, potentially make us some money, like parking. Oh man, we have a parking garage. Small parking garage, or parking lot. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's not going to make... Well, let's... I mean, we got a school here and everything. Let's put a parking lot here. Crank the parking fee up so that the students have to pay to park there. And let's continue. Oh, we have office. We have low-density office now. And I think I can make my farm, can't I? I can finally do my grain farm over here. Ooh, let's do the grain farm real quick. So we can get some ridiculous trucks going in and out of here. Oh, I can't see a darn thing. We're gonna have to wait till the morning. Wait till the morning. What was the other thing that I said I was going to do? I was going to zone some offices. We have a little bit of... Oh, there we go. It is suddenly morning. The rivers are on fire. There it is. There's the sun. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Let's, now that we got sunlight again, let me slow the game down a little bit here. I still can't do districts, can I? I can do district. Okay. Good, good. Okay. Let's see. Where would some offices be? I feel like offices are going to be found. In this kind of area, where would offices be? You'd probably have like an office park area, but it wouldn't be too... Maybe back here even. Let's put a few back here and see how I feel about that. Alright, let's do our farming here. So let me get my... Okay, so that's our farming area. I think we need to go basically straight up the middle of it because I don't have a decent... don't have like a decent... The area isn't going to be big enough. So we'll go kind of up the middle with this. Actually, that might be okay if we just did something like that. And then our farm is going to kind of go all around it. But I think I'm going to try to do a little bit of like farmhouse zoning on the opposite side of it. So maybe like a little dirt road kind of a thing coming out there. There. Did I do those evenly or no? No. Alright. Then we're going to put we're going to zone just like a singular house. Like right there. Or two houses, that's fine. That'll work. And then we're going to grab our grain farm. Put it right there. And then we're going to just try to zone somewhat reasonably around this area. Let's see what we're going to go like that. Let's see. Let's put that there, and then grab this farmhouse and edit to get more farmland going. So we got you there. We can pull you in there. Don't really need you here, do we? Which means we can pull you down to there. Pull that to there. Could come out even further there. Yeah, I say we go to there. And let's see, if we just go like this. Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, we could push that in a little bit too, couldn't we? So I want this to be roughly even with that. It's going to kind of be a pain to do, but I'm going to go like that. Like that. And then we could take this, because these didn't zone in quite the way I wanted. So I'm going to put this back. I'm going to dezone. Oops. Should probably do the dezoning first. Dezone that. We'll do the walk path trick, where we put a little path here to force the zoning to change. And then we'll do just like a little house like right there. Except I'm going to bulldoze this and make it shorter. So it just goes like that. And now you should be able to zone right like that. And then we can take that space and put some trees or something there. Probably some hickory looks good to me. There we go. We could put some on both sides, actually. Yeah, there we go. And then we could also take this and tighten it up just a little bit. And yeah, I think we're going to have to do that first. Get it out because of the snapping. I'm too lazy to turn the snapping off, but there we go. There we go. So now they're completely surrounded by farmland. And, yeah. This will eventually be a house of some sort. Okay, so I got my farmland going. What are we going to do next? Let's maybe continue, actually. Let's maybe break this off here, or somewhere where it actually will break off. And go up the side here. I didn't want to do that. Oh, wait, wait a minute. What did I... Yes, I did want to do that, sorry. I was thinking this was a 4-lane road, but it's just the parking on the side. Yeah, so we're going to do that, and then do a little bit more neighborhoods over here. Maybe we'll do a different grid on this side, and we'll just do like a nice
this
long...
program to bring you a special news bulletin. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
Got it. Everybody move away from that thing. Okay, what was I doing? I was building a small little neighborhood over here. I may have just... Did I just make this 22 by... Oh, it's 24. Here I was thinking I may have accidentally made it exactly the same as before. Hang on. What's our... Oh, you guys are all facing this way. Okay. Are you? No. No, you're not. I want to zone... no, I don't. I was going to zone a little bit of commercial there, but I think I'm going to zone a little bit of commercial right here. And then we're going to put in a little bit of some... This is where we're going to have our campfire site. Back over this way. It's going to be kind of way back in the backwoods here. And then we can take some... what do we think? Spruce? Let's do spruce. Let's spruce it up a little bit. Make a bit of a forest over here. Around this campsite. Actually, I should have looked. What are the trees that are in this campsite? Can you see? Can we tell what they're? Those look like... What do those look like? Those look like maybe... bushes? No. They look like small oak? No. They might just be bushes of some sort. Oh no, they're pine. They're baby pine. Okay, let's pepper the rest of this area with pine then. I don't suppose. Can I, if I go back to spruce, oh, look at that, I can. I could just hold the right mouse button and delete all the spruce. Oh, heck, that's awesome. And whatever those things are there. Alright, we will plant a bunch of pines around the campsite and everything. So just end up being like a pine forest over here. Actually, let's take these out right here because I'm going to build some more. Maybe we'll do it along the highway here, though. And I do want to put a bunch, like right here. Just kind of randomly behind these guys here. Along the highway. Can I get anybody else in there? No. Okay, that's okay. And let's take this out one last bit and get some more of you guys in here. Well, that should be good with that area. So I do want to make this a district. This whole thing is one district. Actually, no, let's not make it a district yet. We'll do that after we start making like a second area. So I do want to look at my city monitor. We are not producing any electricity at the moment. That's probably where a lot of our money is going. So let's talk about how we can produce some of our own electricity. We don't have any stuff we can unlock yet here. I really should have gotten the emergency battery and then the geothermal plant. So what are we going to get when we become Tiny Town? We're going to get 5. So that'll be our next thing. But let's, in the meantime, either put some wind turbines in, or because we're consuming 6.8, which means let's see, so 15,000 a month upkeep. And how much are we losing? We're losing 4,000 a month, but how much are we paying on electricity? We are importing for 33,000. So I could put 2 of these down and we'd break even. So why don't we do that? We'll try to keep them out over this way. So we got that. And that's going to give us... Does this tell me how much? 4.5. Let me speed this up and let that take over there. So now we're producing 4. Yep. Can I upgrade this to get more stuff on it? Significant increase in power outage for 5,000 a month. Electricity is stored in massive batteries to use when winds are low. That's probably a good thing. And then the solar panel we're not going to do, but let's upgrade you there. So now how are we doing on electricity? So now we are consuming only slightly less than we are making. We are not purchasing it anymore. Let's see. That. Ooh, our grain is looking great. Need some rock though. Maybe that'll be next time. Alright, now we are importing 0, but our maintenance is 28. So we saved ourselves like 5,000 bucks. But the problem is now we are very close to our capacity with it. So I'm thinking we should probably just add 1 more. And we could put it somewhere more interesting. Like over here. It could be like a... Oh wait, how much noise does this... Noise pollution is medium? Probably shouldn't put it right there, right next to the town there. Let's say... let's just put it over this way. There'll be 2 of them as you're coming in here. That'll be fine. Yeah, I know, you're just complaining about the noise. So, water, sewage is good. Landfill. I didn't put the... ooh. No wonder they're upset. I never put in the... Oh, I did put in a recycling center, didn't I? We don't need landfill. We have... This doesn't tell us what we have. But we can click on our recycling center and see how we're doing. So, I think that is good. We don't have enough workers here, is the problem. So what kind of workers... I don't have enough employees. What kind of workers do you guys need? Do we know? Do we know? Company, land value, building labor, workplace availability. Oh yeah, lots of workplace availability. The farm needs people. This guy needs people. All these guys need people. We primarily need well-educated people, which I believe comes from colleges. So we need to start educating our people with college. So I think what we're going to do is, right off the highway here, we're going to smooth out this cliff here and make this like a college. Put a college here with some other stuff. So let's grab our level tool, make it a little bit bigger. And I think we're going to level it to maybe this one. And then the highway is going to be a little bit, it's going to kind of dip down right there. Now we can soften this back up here. Soften that up a little bit, because our road, we could actually kind of slope it. Let's see. Make like a little slope like that to make it a little bit more easy to come down from here. I'm hoping I'm not putting this too close to the... Not putting it too close to the highway turn right there, but... So that's where our college is going to be. And I think we want to probably take this road and do something like... let's see. How do I want to pull this off? I think like this. From here, we're going to go out till we hit that road. Kind of curve it toward that road. Connect this up. And then this is where our college can be. Our little college town area. So we'll have the... How big is the college? This is important to know. Okay, so it's fairly large. Somehow smaller than the high school. Or perhaps roughly the same size. So we'll have our college come out there. And then we can have some kind of college town area over here with some apartments and some businesses and stuff. It'll look kind of cool, maybe? Who knows? Oh, here comes the night. What can we upgrade our college with? Anything? Library. Better chance of graduating. That's expensive. That is expensive. Did I ever get... I still don't have the high density, even though they are desperately asking for it. But let's put some businesses along this road. That might be too small for you. But yeah, let's put some businesses along here. It might end up... Now let's leave that part open there. We'll just have like a little commercial corridor here. And that's going on that road, I believe. And then we'll do all of our... Actually, let's vary this up a bit. Since we have all these different size lots, let's just vary these up. Lots of all different sizes here. then behind this guy, we can... Let's see. I think we're going to come out... what are we overlapping with this? You know, I thought I left enough space for you, but it looks like there isn't. What am I? Can I unsnap you? Oh, you're the only thing snapping, huh? Okay, let's see if we could rotate you. Just really get you in the corner there. And then see if... No, I could draw. Kind of, if I go off on a corner a little bit. If I make it not quite even. That... We could probably make that work. You know what? Yeah, let's make that work. Let's just make it not quite even. And maybe we should buy this... No, you know, I'm not going to buy that square just yet because I really don't want to build too close to this thing anyway. So in here we're going to do some houses. Yeah, this is not a... I don't consider this to be like a major road yet, so we could do houses on this road. It's not a arterial. It's more of a collector. I think if I got that right. So there we go. Nobody's moving in there yet. What did I zone there? More of this. Oh yeah, we lost all of our demand for that. That's okay. It'll eventually zone in. So let's wait a little bit now because, as you can see, there's a ton of people suddenly coming in to move into the places we just zoned. Still losing a lot of money, but I'm hoping people will start going to this college, and then they could start working at our... That's our big thing we got to do. It's just get education going. The problem is the college also needs employees, and so oh good, we're selling power now. That's awesome. Still losing money, but that's okay because we get our... We're about to hit the next milestone. We're gonna get some stuff here, so. Yeah, this is what I was a little bit concerned about, was that this is like a... Already, you guys? That this was going to be a bit of a... Cool. I think we're gonna do a little roundabout. Smaller roundabout right here. Just to help this flow as after they come off the highway here. And we should get some parking out in this area by the university here. As long as nobody's moved in here yet, let's get some parking going here. And get those parking fees up. Alright, so all these people are moving in here now. Happiness is through the roof. There's unreliable healthcare coverage, though. Let's see, where are we? I'm assuming this clinic just does not have the... Well, it's not using the vehicles, but is it kind of far away from everybody? Is that the problem? Seems like we're covering everything pretty well. But maybe it's not, maybe not quite. How do you don't have enough employees yet. You don't have enough students yet. Well, I guess we're gonna wait and see. So what did we just unlock that we really needed to get? There was something I said, oh yeah, the emergency battery and then the geothermal power plant. That'll be... We need to find some groundwater. And... That's not groundwater, that's the stone stuff. Where is... Do we gotta look at water? I bet I do. Okay, so geothermal water is here, right where I am already, so that didn't work out. Is this rock is entirely... Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we can make our way toward... let's see, we're already making our way toward this one, so that might end up being our power as we make our way over toward the train station over here. Because we're going to have to get a train station going here, and then it's just going to be trucks going through this corridor and onto the highway forever. But we have 21 that we could do. We should get some buses and some taxis going. I know these cost money, but it'll help with the cars. There's already taxis coming in. A bus route will help. What do we unlock over here? Some signature. The Grand Hotel. I'm going to save that until we have like a more... until we have like a better area for... You know, like a tourist area. Let's see. Let's do like a small little road here. And then we'll put a small park on that road. And maybe a small parking lot for the people who want to go to the park. And then I think, since nobody cares over here yet, let's put that right there. Alright, so it seems we have a lot of people trying to come in. A lot of people trying to come in. And they're all going right. So, let's see, we could do potentially a roundabout here. And that would make sense. Yeah, let's turn this into what the game calls a dumbbell interchange. This may end up not being the best thing here, because once this clears out, this may end up becoming a hindrance as we change other things, but I think for the time being, this is just going to let everything flow better. And then we might turn it into a stoplight later. So, that's good. They could finally... yeah, we gotta stop zoning for a little bit and let these people do their move-ins, because they're not too happy. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Alright. Yeah, let's let this... Oh, it goes back so far. Look at all these people. It's all the way out of the map. It's all the way out of the map. They're waiting to come in. Okay, yeah, we gotta... All you people need to go to college. I'm chasing daylight here. There we go. Yep, okay, so what's our... do we have any other major traffic holdups at the moment? Doesn't look like it. We got one. Not enough customers. Hey man, they're all stuck on the highway. Alright, we'll get there, I promise. You guys are good. We could zone... I would like to zone more industrial, but we just don't have the... Like, we're already short on workers. So... We're already short on workers because they're all stuck in traffic. We will get more. We will zone more. We'll get people leveled up in terms of education. We'll get there. It's just going to take a bit. Boy, I really made this thing lopsided, didn't I? That's okay. It's working. Yeah, let's let them do their thing for a bit. Is this... I put the good stoplights there, so we're good there, I think. Yeah, let's, how are we doing on money? Not terrible. Not terrible. We got crime going on. What do we see? We got two things here. Is there anything we want to... Let's See, I don't really need large roads. Crematorium will be good eventually. Maybe we just hold off. Oh, I could do the university, but that's just a lot of money. That's a lot of upkeep. I should probably get some emergency shelters, though. No, I shouldn't. Not yet. Just because I don't think we get... I don't even think we get disasters until... Do we have disasters already? I don't remember. Oh, we got that lovely post office thing. We don't have a cargo train, which means we could probably do post offices, and they might actually work.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Increasing areas
Well, I was going to do
are
a
being
taxi
engulfed
depot
by
and a
flames.
bus depot.
The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to
Let's
breathe.
do that,
Citizens
and
are
let's do the
advised to
depots
vacate
over
any
in this
premises
area
near the
here.
fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
And then we could taxi depot and bus depot. We can start putting in some taxi stands in a couple of places, like maybe over by the college here. Probably good to have one over in this area. And let's see, maybe on this main road here we might do like a taxi shelter. Let's see, we'll do one like there and then there. And then I'm going to do opposites. I'm going to do bus shelters there, there, and then where else should we do a bus shelter? I think maybe over in this area would be good. Go right there. And let's see. We could stick to the main area. The main road here. Might be worthwhile to have the bus come by the school area. So why don't we do that? We'll put one, let's see, because the bus will come up this way. We'll put one there and there. And then one by the college, which we could put right there. So let's see. So what's our bus route going to look like? There, 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 there. And then we could hit another one on the way back here. We could just throw one in, maybe like right there. All right, let's make a bus line. It's just going to be a one-way bus line. So we'll go there, there, then here, here. What are you? You guys are doing some weird... oh, you know why? Because I put these shelters on the wrong side of the road. That's why. I want you on this side. Just because of the way the bus... I realize that people are going to want to cross the street after doing this, so I'm going to put these closer to the... I've already lost my bus stop. There it is. Put these closer to the corners there. Alright, so what did I do over here? Are these wrong? I don't think I did these wrong. You're on the... You're going on that side. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Okay, yeah. Alright. Let me do this correctly this time. Wait. I do know what I did wrong here. You need to go away. Because you're not gonna... Or you need to go away. You're gonna go away. You are gonna move to this. Let's see, where do I really want you to be at, though? That's kind of a big... I think this is where I want you to be up here. Yeah, I guess over here where I had you, kind of had you originally. Let's put you there. Except, based on where the bus is going to travel, I want you on this side. Okay. Let's draw that out and see if that makes sense. So, starting from here, and going to this guy, and then kind of snaking through to that guy. And then, these are so close together, I don't need two of these. I'm going to take one out. Then over to here, and then you're going to back on up, go to there, and then you're going to head back on over to here. And then we're going to take out, I think, this one, and we're going to move. Let's see, let me pause while I redeposit this guy. So I think we're just going to move it to this side. That will simplify the route a little bit, although I don't know why he's doing that, but that's okay. Yeah, that'll work. And then we're just going to delete that bus stop. Alright, then we'll look at our bus line, and we're going to call this, we're just going to call it the red line bus. There we go. So we should see now, we come back over here, we should see some red buses coming out. There's one. There's a whole bunch. Whole bunch of red buses. A lot of taxis. Alright, so that'll hopefully help with the happiness. Alright, so all of our people have moved in now, so I think it's safe to zone some more. That's creeping up. That's creeping up. That's not. It's kind of somewhat disturbingly. Let's see. You know what I really should do? This was supposed to be more of a arterial and less of a collector road, but kind of, yeah, it worked out that way, so it's fine. It's fine. Let's make some, before the sun goes down, let's look at our land here. It's really dippy. Really dippy. I think we're going to push some dirt around, and then we're going to do, post office was what I was going to do. How are we doing on money? We're losing money again. Let's get some more people to move in, and then we'll get them their mail. Alright, I think we want to make an area here that is roughly, let's see, this height is roughly, is that height? So I think we're going to kind of flatten to this height, and of course now I can't see anything. What did it do to me here? Give me the highest thing. Alright. So this will be a neighborhood, or an area of this neighborhood. And we're gonna just keep doing this till we got a nice little flat area. It's a little bit bumpy because of people are gonna move in here and wonder why there's so many like crescent-shaped lumps in the dirt. I will tell them it's because I pushed the ground too fast. I'll do that, and then we'll kind of make this look a little bit more natural, but. Keep that a little bit rougher over there. Smooth that out, and then we'll do our terrain tool here. And we'll kind of give them a bit of a ramp coming down to make it a little bit easier to get down into this area. And then I think we're going to maybe go, we'll do our 22. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, we could do this kind of sideways from how we were doing it before, although the ground still seems to be a little bit lumpy, but that's okay. Or, you know what? Let's just make this a completely different grid shape. Let's do that. Let's make this a completely different grid shape. What did I do here? About... No one knows. About 11. Okay. So it's going to be 11 by... about 14. So about 11 by about 14 is what we'll do. And then this one we will take into the road there. And I think we will... Kind of nervous about having too many nodes too close to each other here, so I'm going to leave that open like that. And then let's just keep on going with our grid here. Seems wrong. Let's see, what would that be? 28? Sounds good. That's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. We'll cut that over to there. Cool. And then what do we got here? About 11. And let's just, I don't know how I screwed this up, but let's just... Oh. We'll just take this in like this. Seems the ground is still a little bit lumpy over here. But that's okay. This is just going to be a... oh, I got mixed housing now. Nice. Yeah, so this is just going to be mostly... We may end up with some larger houses here, so let's let them zone in smaller things here. Smaller than the average house. Doing these deep ones, I don't know... Let's see. You are all this way, so let's do that. And you are... Which way? Okay, there you go. So you're all this way. Yeah, that's fine like that. What I do is I draw... Like, for example, if I don't know which way it is, I draw one line and then look to see which way it grays out. So that's how I know which way to go. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure it goes this way. Yeah. There we go. Tiny houses there. Bigger houses there. So here, I'm not sure quite. So these ones are definitely facing this way. And then these ones are facing this way. So I'm going to do like that. There we go. So we got a little new neighborhood moving in, and all these people trying to get to their new houses. And we could, if we want to push this a little further, we definitely should. We can get some more going out this way. And then we'll zone on the inside of here. We do have some need for slightly higher density. How bad is the grading right here? It's kind of goes up the hill there, but if we make these smaller, I think it'll be okay. So we'll maybe do some smaller apartments here. So mixed housing would probably be a good thing to have along this area too. So maybe we do some of that here. Or not. Maybe they're not going to zone in at all. That's right. This is the high density, which I don't have unlocked yet. So, you know what? I'll leave it. At least right there, I'll leave it because that kind of makes sense right there. Let's take these out and just straight up make these commercial here. And then we'll do some more. Nope, I'm on the wrong thing again. Which way are you guys? Okay, you're all this way, so let's do that. What are you? Oh, that's your special. Ooh, what's the... Oh, okay, never mind. That's saying where that's unsuitable. Land suitability for these single-family homes, low density, is phenomenal in this map. At least the way I've got it. There's just a couple of places where it's not. So that's nice. It's nice. So we got a lot of people moving into this neighborhood now, so we're gonna chill out and let them do their thing. We should also, though, look at getting a little bit more commercial in here. I kind of want it to be there, but not really. Do a little bit right there. I love the people just whipping around this roundabout here. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a sip of water while we watch all of these people funnel into the city here. Still losing money, which in my last game didn't actually turn around for quite a while, but then eventually it did, so. We'll get there. We just got to get, like I suspect we still don't have. Okay, well, they got enough employees. They got enough employees now. Okay, this is awesome. Now we have employees. Workplace availability. Okay, so something on my farm. My farm still needs farmers, but like 2. Who's over here? Who needs businesses over here? Some shops over here need a couple people. The college is good. What over here needs people? These are... Does the parking lot need attendance or something? Oh, I did put some... Didn't I put some businesses over here or something? These are how... Oh, here, these are businesses. Yeah, they need some people. Okay, so actually we're doing really good. Unemployment is looking good. Or at least, not unemployment, but, you know, job filling, basically. We've got a lot of jobs available, and we're finally getting people of the correct education level to fill them, which is good. So that may mean we should think about a university. But I'm still thinking that's going to be next time. What I want to do is I would really like to get... Oh, you know, I was going to do postal. That reminds me. What can we do for internet? Does all this do is increase, like, happiness? I think so. I think this is going to help with businesses, though. So let's think about where we're going to put a post office. It kind of needs to be... We'll probably need to put one post office. Like this whole area, if this was a district, it's getting kind of... I think if I eventually make a... Like, this is going to become a district, and this will probably split off into its own other thing, and we'll end up putting more... like housing over here and stuff, and then that'll become its own thing, and I'll have to put in like all of the you know, police and fire and all that stuff. So for the time being, though, let's see if we can get our post office off of like a little road off this way or something. Let's see, it could go like right here off this road. Let's think about that. Oh yeah, it could fit. I don't know. How does this thing's bounding box is a bit big. But, let's see, if I draw a road sticking out of here, will it fit next to it? Where are you? No, because of the curve. Because of the curve in the road. Would have been good. We could put it right here, though. So we got that, and then we're going to need some mailboxes. What are you complaining about over here? The buildings. are mail accumulation. Okay, so we're going to definitely need mailboxes near all of these, like, apartment areas. You got to get going out there. Get to work. Yep, we need mailbox by you guys. Mailbox by you guys. It's hard to tell because the post service coverage. I should have put the mailboxes first, really. Let's see, you guys need post service coverage. And you guys need post service coverage. I'll just put that like right there. Alright, so they at least have post service coverage. And are you going out and getting the mail now? Or not? What are you? You're a truck full of mail. Okay. Well, there we go. Now we have a ton of mail here. Hey, there they go. They're going off and delivering the mail. Good job. It's actually working because I didn't build a cargo train. So now I'm pondering whether or not I actually want to spend the time going out toward this cargo, toward this rail. Because we are going to just have a ton of truck traffic, and it's going to murder my post office. Because the way the bug in the game works is if you have a cargo, anything, cargo harbor, cargo train, whatever, for some reason that interferes with post offices. Now I think the fact that I built the post offices first and then the cargo train will work. That's how it worked last time. That's what I read, and that's how it worked last time. But what didn't work was the post sorting facility. Only one of them ever worked. I built two of them on opposite sides of the map, and only one of them ever worked. If I shut one of them off, the other one would kick in and start processing all the mail, and if I shut it off, then the first one would kick in. So, I don't know. I don't know. But we could also give these folks internet. They would probably be pretty happy with that. We could stick one right here. We could get you guys over by the farm. Farms love giant internet towers right behind them in their forests, I'm told. And then you guys, we could put one on the edge by you so that you can get internet and we can extend that out. What do you mean overlapping? What did I put here? Oh, it blocked the wind or something? What is that? Okay, we won't do that. Yeah, we'll go. Alright, so that's decent internet coverage. We're getting a lot of XP for that, which is good. I think it's looking pretty good. We still got a massive line of cars coming in. We may need to reconsider the type of off-ramp that we have here. How many nodes are in here? Oh, you know, we could... Ooh, we have a bit of an opportunity here. We could upgrade one of these because there's only one node here. And they... Let's see, what are they going to do if I do that, though? The other road... Let's see, the other lane just becomes a go all the way around lane, which is kind of odd. And not two lanes going... Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that'd be weird. Yeah, okay, so the right lane would be kind of like the turn right, and then the left lane would be the continue going around in a circle. And literally nobody is going left off of this highway. They're all going through and trying to get back onto the highway. So, yeah. I wonder if they would benefit from having... Do you guys benefit from having two lanes here so that you had to merge getting onto the highway instead of right before the highway? And does it really matter? Probably not. Probably doesn't matter where they merge. Yep, nighttime again. A lot of people coming in. A lot of people. So if you're watching the episode and you're enjoying it, please feel free to throw a like on the video. It really does help with the algorithm recommending me to other people. Because I'm such a small streamer, it really significantly does help, seriously. And if you'd like to know, if you're really enjoying it, you'd like to know when I go live, then please consider subscribing. Because you'll get the notifications. And I do tend to schedule my streams fairly well in advance, like at least 3 or 4 days in advance. And I don't tend to reschedule unless, like, my work, throws me a curveball, but I usually know at least a day or two ahead of time, and I'll change the schedule. So, but yeah, appreciate you watching. Did I put this thing here where the road doesn't? I should. Hang on, I'm gonna do a little cleanup here. We're gonna put you on that side. I'm just gonna delete that, and I'm gonna move you down a little. That way I can still have this road here. And let's see, we're not even using all of our vehicles. We're not collecting all of the mail. I think we're good. I am really going to have to do something about the money, though. We're closing the gap here, but our expenses are pretty rough. And that seems to be because we're probably doing a lot of importing of things at the moment. But what are we spending the most on? Garbage management. Do you think we could cut that by 5,000 a month and still be good? Where's my, let's see, recycling center? You're moving at 115%, but you're barely doing anything. Let's cut the recycling center budget. Hello, Video Maker 1. So this city I just started today about 2 hours ago, and we have a population of 2.8k, roughly, increasing at a rate of 21 per hour. And the city is that big. This is the whole thing so far. Let's look at services, and let's take garbage and cut it to... Oh yeah, let's cut it by 10%. That should be... That's a 15... Oh, what is this, monthly? This can't be... Is this... Yeah, monthly, right? This is showing me hourly. Well, that's not as good. That's not as good of a decrease. Let's cut it to 80%. Let's cut it to 75%. Or 74, because I can't hit 75. What did that do for us? Not bad. Not bad. We were spending a lot on education. And yeah, okay, let's cut the education budget a little bit. Because let me bring up the city monitor mod. Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that, because our... Oh, no. The high school has 26 people in it. The elementary school is not at capacity. Why is this like... Oh, is this because... 26 people are eligible, and all 26 of them are in high school. That's why that thing is way up there. That makes sense. Okay, so... we actually have people from out of town coming to elementary school, because we have 284 eligible and 286 in school. So that's good. Okay, so we could cut the budget a little bit and be good with that. So we're closing the gap for the time being here. Healthcare, I don't really want to cut that budget just yet, because some people are complaining about healthcare and such. How's garbage management doing now? 80% efficiency, but they're still... Yeah, it seems like they're doing okay. Even not enough customers. There's people everywhere. Look at, they're flowing into the city like crazy. They'll get there. You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. Where are they all going? Are they all trucks? Where are all these trucks going? Let's follow one of these guys. We're gonna follow you to Beechwood Street. Let's see where you go and what you're doing. Yeah, I'm aware of the lack of workers. That's what I'm trying to get solved with the education. Okay, what did you just do? Did you just drop a... And now you're going back to your hometown? Was that a business? That must have been a business. I guess that makes sense. So if this is all... If this is primarily traffic... Yeah, this is primarily delivery traffic. Almost entirely. Which makes me think that we do need to do something more. I mean, technically, I can't make this any more high capacity. It's not going to help. I could potentially do another... Okay, well, you know what would help? What would help is the cargo rail over here. Because then things could get shipped in and come in by rail, and we would just have a bunch of trucks coming in and out this way instead, and it would share the load. Because all these guys are coming from Chatham back there, way back there. All right, let's see if we could do this real quick. We're gonna need to make a... Let's see. I want to basically cut out to there, but I also wanted to use this area as my where I put the, you know, cargo, not the cargo thing, but the train depot. Train depot. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is let's see, should I raise the cars over the... Yeah, I think we'll raise the road, little bridge over the thing here. We'll do a divided road. I think that's what this is. Yeah. So we'll do a divided road here, and bring it up to like there. We'll do. Are we not? I think we're not high enough for a train here. I can't tell if this is on target for that or not. There we go. Alright, so we'll do that. Grab you, connect you to there. It's a very gradual lift. Maybe I shouldn't have made that so long because it's going to make it harder to break off of here. Let's cut that down. Let's go forward a little bit more to like here, and then we'll attach to there. And then we can start here and bring it down like that. Okay, so over here, let's see, we need to get a... I'm just going to keep going straight with that. And then we will cut off of here, just to get some services and stuff over to the... let me see what I gotta do here. So we have to put down a rail yard, and there's all this pre-built stuff over here, and I can already tell this is gonna be a pain because of the way there's like one little... I may end up... Ooh, there's a road I can clip it onto though. I may end up just redrawing this curve here and just having this thing be like this. So this guy and his orchard is going away. Sorry, I don't even know how you people survived over here without the ability to get to and from your houses. Gone, gone, gone. We'll let the game run while I'm going so it can be daylight eventually. And then we are going to take a road across. Let's see, I want to go across before the. Yeah, we're going to cross the train tracks here, but I want it to go before. I think what I want to do is level this area out a bit more. So let's see if we can just grab it. Kind of do this. And then soften the edges a bit, except I can't because we're out of bounds. There we go. And then we should be able to take our road kind of down that slope. I think if we did to like there, and then kind of slope it down that hill. Ooh. Nice. And let's see. Let's actually do this. Let's put the road like that. Why did I put this way? This is backwards. This is backwards and nobody told me. That means, let's see. If we want to spin that around, we need the road on the other side. I don't want to really cross this thing twice. So, let's take you out. Take you out. Let me draw in the railroad tracks first, and then we'll figure out where the... I'm gonna let the game go a little bit slower, though. Let's see. So we need... These are single tracks, for the most part. Except for that one right there, but we're not going to use these pass-throughs at all, so... we can... maybe take this... forward. And let's see, am I going to be able to connect it? I think I just need to buy this extra square that's here. I'm being liberal with the money because even though we are losing money, we keep getting paid by the government to... Ooh, wait, I just had a thought. This, yeah, this should be this. See, the double track. Because then we can take this one into... here, there, and it can... Yeah, it's a bit of a crossover, but that'll work. Alright, then we just need to get our road over to it, so that I can get services and stuff. So, we'll take our road out. Let's see, we kind of want to... We want to follow this grading a little bit. We don't want to be like... Let's see, if we go... I might use the continuous tool here. A little bit. We'll go out a little, and then we can just hopefully start to follow this up, and then follow this to there. And let me get a road drawn in next to it, and then we'll use the complex. Is that one the complex one? I think complex curve. We'll go out about halfway. Go up till we get our line, and then pull it in. That's not terrible. Alright, so that thing should have services now. And then the real question next is, where is our train, our actual train station, going to go? The cargo train terminal. So that's going to be... sitting here, but how are the people, how are the... Okay, I think I'm gonna do... Oh, am I gonna have to buy another square to scoot this in here? I think I am, because of the way the road is. I'm not gonna be able, if I take out the track, I'm not gonna be able to draw another track. That's okay, I got plenty of squares I can buy. I got plenty of squares. Alright, let's do... Let's get rid of you and you and you. and put our cargo train terminal. Basically, if we can make it look about right there. Actually, no. Let's move it. Let's put it up a little bit. And I should not have deleted those tracks. Is basically what I'm getting at. Can I still go? That's still raised up. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have deleted that. What we're gonna do is reconnect it, and then I'm gonna just have the train come off of that track. That looks okay, right? As a straight line? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, yeah, because the train itself only goes in and out one way from here. So actually, we could even do... Yeah. Okay. Let's make a square-ish road off of here, and let's flatten out a space. And it, boy, sure would be nice if it was daylight. Game. Yeah, let's make a nice big flat space for it so that the trains can come in and out. Then we will soften that a little bit. We will get a road slope going here so that the road isn't too steep. And actually, let's do one on the other side as well. There we go. And we're going to do... I don't know which way this should go yet. Let's see. We probably want it to go... Oh, it's fall and it's raining. I can't see where the thing is that I just drew. Oh, this is the problem with... This is the problem with nighttime. Okay, hey. Go real fast until the sun comes up, please. Come on. Where's the sun come up? I think it comes up this way. Is that snow? Oh man, it's gonna be winter soon. Our first winter. Where are the lines that I drew? Well, I could draw this one, because I think I can see where this one is. It is right here, I think. Did I get it? Daylight should be any second, right? Oh, seriously? Well, at least that's not hurting us, but that does mean that I need to worry about emergency shelters now. Okay, it's too bright. How close did I get? Not quite. Really close. Really close. Okay. One lane road. We go down. Oh, there it is. It's right there. And up, except that I want to go the other way. There we go. Now we can move our cargo train terminal to here. Actually, let's move it back a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely... This whole area will get built up more. That's why I left this larger road coming through here. So yeah, this will eventually get built out into a whole little town. I'm going to start doing districts probably in my next stream and get the... Like, this will become a district, and then we'll start a new district over here to have its own little... yeah, we'll build it up with all of its infrastructure and all that stuff. And... probably also at some point have to build a whole nother highway, since we only have the one highway that runs straight up and down. But yeah, good call. Alright, so, whoa, plane came through. Alright, we need to soften this up a bit so we can get the train tracks going up there. Let's see. So we just need we need one track, basically. And we will just kind of go, let's say, I don't know how long that, actually, how long was this? I don't think I need this whole, no, I don't need this whole loop thing, but this is about 23 units, so that works for me. So we'll go about, how many units? Doesn't tell me. About 16 units. Maybe I should start further out this way. Yeah, that'll work. We'll just do that. Bring that up to there. Then go straight down. And that's about the same. And then we will go out to here. And you have an invalid shape. Let's see. What's our... I think one of you guys has to be like the main one here. So that'll work. We'll just cut out a little bit like that, and then we'll just connect you guys up. There we go. So now we could do that. And now we just need to lay out a cargo train route. So we're going to have... Let's see. Oh, we finally got some boats coming through. That might be the first boat. Well, it's the first boat that I've seen come through. Oh, wait, no, that's not a boat. That's just the exit. Does the thing really end right there? I guess I got to connect those up at some point. That'll be my thing. I mean, that's a really good way to do shipping around here, obviously, is by boat. So, anywho, I was making a cargo route. So we just have the one, I think we just have the one stop here. So we could potentially upgrade this with extra track. But let's not do that unless we think we need it. So let's grab you. And we're just going to run to the two ends. So we're going to send one to Fulda. Where are you? I'm gonna have one go to Fulda and back. Where'd my guy go? There he is. It's a long trip. There we go. And we'll call this one the Fulda Cargo Rail. And make it, that color. That's fine. Then we'll make one that runs to the other way. Create a new route, starting there. Let's see, we got our trains coming out already? There we go. Train coming out on the Fulda route. Alright, I don't remember where you go to. You go to Carrick. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. Back to there. And then we'll call you the Carrick Cargo Rail and make you some other color like that. Alright, so that is going to be the primary source of trucks for the area for a while. Alright, we can soften this up a little bit on the side too. There we go. Alright, so there's our trains coming out, getting ready to go. We'll see if they actually do anything. I think we got to get... Yeah, see, if they're going to be like this, we might want to actually just go ahead and bite the bullet and put the extra rail on. Because then he's going to have to wait here for this one to get out of the way. I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it's going to clog up the train tracks. How much is it? 25,000 a month. That's not that bad. We could afford that. We could totally afford that. Why not? Why not? We could splurge a little, huh? So we'll do that, and then grab one of these guys. I want, let's see, I don't care who. Did that work? There we go. Ah! He's like, oh no, I'm in the wrong spot. Let's see. He's just going to go home now, huh? Or is he going to back up and go on the... Nope, he's just going home. That's okay. What is... Oh, you're going a weird route there, aren't you? I guess I could, since he is going... Since he's going out that way, and he's going out that way, I probably should have switched these. No, I guess it doesn't really matter. Because then I could have like had a cut. These could have been completely separate rail lines, really. But it's fine if they cross over. I don't think it's a big deal. We could actually do double track right here, and then it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, but they still have their crossover, but they could go side by side like this without having to wait for each other, so that's good. That will work out. And I'm not seeing a lot of trucks yet. We do have a little bit of storage. Let's increase our speed here a little bit. I was kind of assuming that we would get a lot more truck traffic moving over to there, but no, it looks like we're all still shipping in from Chatham over there. That's okay for now. That's okay. Alright, this stream is coming to an end. I did want to real quick... Oh, no. Okay. You know what? Real quick. Let's go unlock the small emergency shelter. Save the people. Save the people. Why aren't I getting the info view that tells me where I need to put these? Oh, okay, no info view. Alright, did you guys zone in? Here, nobody's zoned in over here. You're good there. I want to see, though, the road coverage. And you're not giving me road coverage. How about one right here? And how about one over here for you guys? And kind of thinking you guys are going to be on your own, because we'll do something else with you guys over there. Okay, the last thing that I wanted to do before I end the stream for today was use the bus tool, because you notice there's a lot of taxis and stuff going to and from the city, and I don't have a bus line. Let's see, bus station. We should have a bus station somewhere near this highway where people can get off the bus and get on a local, except not there. I changed my mind about whether or not it's right here. Let's move you real quick. Let's plop you right there for a second. Fix the ground over here. I want to do a 2-lane off this. Ooh. Let's see, where do I don't want it too close to this thing. So I think we're gonna flatten up the road a little bit here, just a little. I mean, quite a lot, but just a little. Then we'll do it. Didn't quite get what I wanted. Yeah. Not the best, but I want that to kind of go up to there. And then I'll have a little bus turnaround. And we can soften this back up a little bit around here so it doesn't look so bad. It's gonna be a little bit of a thing there, but okay, let's move you back. Right there. Fix that up. There you go, we can kind of bring that in there. Okay, so this is going to be kind of like our international bus terminal. International, yeah. Inter-city bus terminal. And we can put a... Let's see, where would be the best place for them to pick up? Probably, I guess, right in the front here. Okay, so we're going to do the bus line that I already have. We're going to have it on its way into town. Stop right there. And then we're going to just make a couple of lines that just go to and from the external connections. So we're going to have one that goes over to, I think this is Chatham over here. Chatham. And then it'll come back in. And they will stop at this bus station. Right. I'm making sure I get the right one here. There we go. And we'll call this the Chatham bus line and give it some random color. And let's start another new one. Let's pick one over here so they're not right next to each other. For no good reason. And I think this is the only other highway exit that I have, which oddly enough is not Carrick, it's Gilbert's. So those two things don't even go to the same place. As I scoot on over here. I guess we're not going to get to see winter yet in this episode. Unfortunately, I was really looking forward to it. So there we go. And we could rename... Ooh, we should put a taxi stop in there too. Put a taxi stop. Alright, I wanted to rename this bus line. Bus line 3 is the... what's this thing called? Was it Gilbert? Or was it Gilbert? I don't remember. Gilbert, we'll say. And you can be like a purple, pink, hot pink. Alright, now we'll have some buses. What was this town? Gilbert. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, we may or may not cut down on the number of buses. We'll let it run for a little bit and see what happens. Where's my bus station here? Make sure we have enough buses. Where's my bus depot? Do you have enough buses? You're at 21 of 25. So we're good. Now off they go. So this area is going to be a bit of a hot spot for bussing. So much so we may even want to consider... Well, this will eventually spread itself out, so I'm not too worried about it, but... Let's just kind of see how they do with this. Yeah, see, now it's all spread out, except for these guys. Alright, hopefully that will help bring people into the city, because then they could get onto this bus, hop the other bus, and then go right into the city. And then I guess next time we're gonna have to worry about getting some more customers, I think. So I think the plan for the next stream, which will be a week from today, the next City Skylines stream will be a week from today, and we will, I think, seal this off as a district, and then start a new district over here. Hopefully start making some money at some point soon. As a boomtown, can I now do high density residential? Yes, I can. We should also look at some more industry. That if we could do some rock industry, I think that would help us Yeah, rock. That would help us with the imports of rocks. That would help us a lot. And if we did some livestock farming, that would help too. So that's potentially something that we could use some of this area for. We could make a small town, and the industrial jobs over in this area could be primarily that kind of industry. And we will have to do something at some point about the massive influx of cars coming in. Like, it's moving, right? Like, they're waiting a bit, but like it keeps moving. Like, they're not backed up all the way out to the map anymore. There's just a lot of trucks coming in making deliveries. So, and they are all those trucks are going to and from Chatham. And does my riverboat go to Chatham? No, it goes to Chelsea. So, the only way to get to and from Chatham is by truck. Unfortunately. So, and I fear that even if I were to like put like another exit back here or something, that they'd all just start taking that exit and we'd run into the same problem. So, I think for the time being it's fine because traffic is flowing, and so I'm not terribly worried about it. That's my thinking. So, and the other thing I was concerned about was whether or not this water level was going to rise at any point and start bothering anybody. But we'll see. All right. So that's going to be it for City Skylines for today. Beautiful night. Beautiful night. So, Sunday night is going to be my next stream. It was originally going to be Monday. It's going to be Sunday. It's going to be the start of a new Space Engineers series, which is just going to be kind of me in space engineering, if you could imagine, in Space Engineers. It's going to be the ship that I used in that I built at the end of the last series to get off the planet I was stuck on, and just a lot of bad guys in space. And so it's going to be kind of like a stay on the move kind of a thing, and who knows if it'll be entertaining or not. We'll give it a try. If it doesn't work out, then we'll try something else. So we're always up for adapting. So that's going to be it. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Like I said earlier, if you did enjoy it, throw a like on the video because it does help with the engagement quite a bit for me. And if you'd like to get the updates on when I go live, feel free to subscribe. And thanks a lot, everybody, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.